Hello everyone, welcome back to CodeYaa. So today we will be starting with our module 0. So module 0 is basically you are installing and setting up Python. So you can see I've prepared some handwritten notes for you as well, installing and setting up Python. So side by side I will be providing you the handwritten notes as well. Here you can see that I mentioned all the things, how to install, what are the commands and this all things. But before going through this, as I mentioned, we are learning Python programming language. Okay. So see, there is a famous Anaconda Navigator. Okay, so I'm searching an Anaconda Navigator. So what is this Anaconda Navigator? If you're starting your journey as a Python, you are learning a Python. In future, you want to be a data scientist, data analyst, or you want to explore in the field of data engineering, whatever thing you want to do. So this is an Anaconda Navigator. It is a software or a tool or an application you can consider. So there, all these IDEs are installed. You can see if you install this Anaconda Navigator, all things will be available to you. Basically, there is a PyCharm, VS Code, then different things which can be helpful in your data science journey, as well as Spider. You can code in Spider, VS Code, PyCharm community. So don't need to worry. We will be seeing each thing step by step. So you can go through this Anaconda Navigator. It is a free as well as open source. Okay, so no need to worry. So yeah, let me take you through the notes. So you can see these are notes. Here you can see I mentioned the first and very important thing. Instead of going with an Anaconda Navigator, considering as a beginner, fresher, or a student, just go on Google and search for Python compiler. After searching Python compiler, you will be getting online Python compiler. You can see online Python compiler interpreter. Now the thing arises, what is an interpreter? No need to worry, I will be explaining you what is an interpreter. Just go through it. It will take some time to load. Let it be take. So yeah, it is taking some time. So come to the notes. You can see I mentioned download Python. The first and very easiest step, go and download the Python. So from where you need to download the Python. Okay, I mentioned here www.python.org. Just go and search on Google Python download. Okay, after searching this, you will be redirected to the python.org. Here you can see the latest available versions, which version you need to download. All the things are here mentioned properly. Okay, or release version, download for Windows. Just simply go and click here. The file will be automatically downloaded. I'm not downloading it because it will take some net as well. So instead of I will be going to explain you. Just follow this step and go and install the particular thing. After installing it, it will be going to be in your download section. Please go and follow the step. Add to this particular thing in your path as well. If you are worrying how to do it, just follow the steps. Okay. The first step was visit to official website, that was your www.python.org. So simply search Python download on Google and just go to this website and yeah, download it. Not a very big deal, a very simple and easiest step. Okay, choose as per your system, that is a Windows, Linux, macOS, and if any other, go for that. Okay, you can see all the versions, available versions, 62-bit, 34-bit, 32-bit, sorry. According to that, please install it. Okay, so you can see after doing this all things, simply click on download link and follow the instructions. There will be some instruction coming in front of you. Just next and finish it. Okay, whenever required any mark, please correct it. Simple thing. If you have done all the things properly, open a command prompt or a terminal. When if it is installed successfully, just open your CMD, that is command prompt. Write a command. Okay, here write a command. So you can say as mentioned here, the command is type Python minus dash hyphen whatever thing we want to name it, and version. You will be getting the version, which version you have installed, the version will be getting as an output. If you're not getting it, it means you have made some error by downloading it. You can go with this command or this command to see is the correct version is installed or Python is installed in your PC or not. So there is again a simple step, set up environment variable. This step might be in the when you are doing the next they will be going to ask you if you want to add this part to the variable. You can add according to it. If it is not available, just go to the environment variable. So what is that environment variable? See, you can go to the environment variable as well. What the thing you need to do is that go to personalize. After going to personalization, here just simply search for edit the system environment variables. Okay, here you can see something. Click on environment variables. After clicking it, you can see in the path section you need to add first edit it, then add new path. So wherever your Python was installed, add that particular path here and okay, and save it. Okay, so very simple thing if you're getting any error. So see now the next step. This is a very simple thing of setting up the Python, okay? But up to this, we are not yet done, because we will be not using Notepad or in Notepad++ to write a Python code. We will be using IDE. Now, what is an IDE? IDE is an integrated development environment. If you don't know what is IDE, just go on Google and search for IDE. IDE. See, I search for IDE full form. It is integrated development environment. It's a software application that helps programmers develop a software code efficiently. Okay. So here you can see itself in the notes. I mentioned some popular IDE for the Python. So PyCharm. So there are two versions available of Python for the developer as well as free community edition. Please go with the free community edition. Okay. Let me take you through this. If you want to go with the Python, please go with the Python. There is full independence to you. So you can see Python download. I am clicking on. Also you can see Python IDE for professional. Okay, this is for professional, and same is available for the community as well. Okay, it's taking time to load, but you can see it is a IDE which can be helpful to you. And the very famous VS Code. In VS Code, you can have a VS Code, which is a very good thing. In upcoming lecture, whenever we are developing a project where we will be doing a hands-on project, end-to-end project, we will be doing it on a VS Code. It is a very important thing. Okay, so VS Code, it should be there in your PC. A very important IDE. Okay. The next is Jupyter Notebook. So I was talking about the Anaconda Navigator. You can go with Anaconda Navigator, or just go with the Jupyter Notebook. You can search for the Jupyter Notebook. Sure. You can see the steps here provided for installing the Jupyter Notebook. Some commands, Jupyter Lab, as well as simple commands are provided. It is not a very big deal to install it. A very simple and easy step. You need a pip. So what is a pip? It is also mentioned. I have mentioned this all things in the notes as well. You can see. Prefer installer program package management system. This is a simple package management system where you can install any package you want from the Python itself. Okay, and there is some command. If you don't have a pip, go with python get -pip.py. Very simple thing. So in this course, so which IDE we will be using? We will be using the Jupyter Notebook itself. Okay, as I mentioned, go on Anaconda Navigator. You can download Anaconda Navigator. If you want to do and build a career in data science, it is very important to download Anaconda, because all things will be there itself. You can see open source, user friendly, trusted. Very important things explained here itself. These are all the Anaconda repository. You can see all the things are available itself in Anaconda. No need to install separately all these things. Simple. Here you need to follow the Conda. Conda is an open source package. Like a pip, you can see Conda is an open source package and environment management system. Whatever things which can be done through the pip, it can be done through as well as a Conda. Remember, very easiest thing. Whatever things here followed by the pip, the same thing can be followed by a Conda. In this note, you can say I have not mentioned about the Anaconda, but in the next lecture, with that lecture, I will be joining the notes of Anaconda Navigator, a separate notes for Anaconda Navigator. It will be quite helpful to you. Very simple setup. Just go and click on download. All the things will be done as it is. It will require a proper connection to install it. It will have some different type of packages in it. It will require some time for the setup as well. Just install it and have a proper setup for it, and through that you can open your Jupyter Notebook as well. So yeah, come back to the notes. So why we are using IDE? A very big question, why we are using IDE. The reason is for assistance. Whatever things we will be writing, it will be in a quite clear and the easiest manner. Whatever you will be writing, you will be understanding it. Debugging tools. It will be having some debugging methods. So if wherever any error occurs, you will be having that much capability. You can find that error easily. Then project management. As mentioned, when you are dealing with a huge project, that is a machine learning project, computer vision project, it will be having not many directories. So for that, how to maintain it properly. So there we will be having proper directory, some large files. So all this thing will be easily done through the IDE. And the one version control integration. That is your GitHub or any other thing. Okay, so this all things can be done easily through the IDE. That's why we are using the IDE. Okay, so here is some block diagram in front of you. What is this block diagram represent? I will be coming to it, but before coming to it, let me go through this. Okay, it's not loading. Let me have another compiler, online compiler. Why I'm mentioning the online compiler? Because if you don't have your PC in college or any other places, you can practice on the online compiler as well. You can see in online compiler, all the setup is already here. If you want to print any program for the Python, as you can see here, language we have chosen Python. You can choose any language whatever you want, but for this course we are going with Python. In Python, if you know English, you can be a very good in the Python, because a very simple thing we will be writing. Suppose I want to print something. Printing means I want to show some output on the screen. That's why I'm writing print. Welcome to CodeYaa. See, I've written a very simple line. Welcome to CodeYaa. Okay, let me run it. You can see the output here. Welcome to CodeYaa printer. Very simple. You can go with the online compiler as well. No worries. If you don't have your own system, if you have your own system, please have a good setup of VS Code. Instead of going with the VS Code, if you want all things in a one thing, please go with the Anaconda Navigator. Again repeating, go with the Anaconda Navigator. Anaconda distribution. Okay. If you got any error regarding it, you can comment below down in the video. So I will be solving that issue as well in the upcoming lectures. If you face any error during installing anything regarding your Anaconda Jupyter Notebook VS Code, okay? Because I have solved lot many errors regarding it. Before asking me, please go through the Stack Overflow. All the things are mentioned there itself. Copy your error, paste there. You will be getting all the things in easiest manner. So come to notes back again. So yeah, as mentioned, Python is an interpreted language. So this is a block diagram and the flow how the Python program runs. First, whatever thing we write is a source code, then interpreter. These things can be done in the interpreter, as compiler, bytecode, and your virtual machine. And as mentioned, Python has some library models. It can be come into that interpreter, and after doing all those things, our code finally gets done. Okay, so this is a very simple thing why the Python is an interpreted language. Let me search Python is interpreted or compiled. You can get an answer. Python is an interpreted language. At runtime, an interpreter processes the code and executes it. Demonstrate. Okay. And remember one thing more, Python is a slow language. Okay, Python is a slow language as compared to your C, C++ or Java. It is a slow language. You can see on Google all the things are available properly. Why I'm taking you through again in Google, because it will be helping you and giving you more details. You can see the Python interpreter is a computer program that converts each high-level program statement into the machine code. Let me find one proper line for you so it will be quite helpful. Okay. Okay, see now here I am getting some good definitions as well here. So I will be explaining one more line regarding it. Remember, Python is a case sensitive programming language. We will be seeing these all things in the upcoming lecture as well. Okay, no need to worry, it's taking time to load. You see we have some diagram representation as well. Here itself, you can see. Go through this diagram. All the things are explained properly. You will be getting some understanding why it is a interpreter language. And what is the difference between compiler and interpreter? Compiler takes the entire program in one go, but in case of interpreter, it takes a single line of a code at a time. A very basic and simple difference. At the time of a compiler, it will going to take a whole program, but in case of an interpreter, it will be going line by line. Very simple. Very, very simple difference. Okay. There are another interpreter language as well, PHP, Perl, Ruby. Okay. Back to our notes. So yeah, in this tutorial, we will be following Jupyter Notebook. The reason of taking the Jupyter Notebook is that there will be getting a proper format, a simple explanation will be given to you, markdown facilities are available, all the things will be clear and crystal to all of you. And the very important reason is you will be getting a proper code executor step by step. Okay. Here are some command: pip install notebook, launch, how to launch Jupyter Notebook. I'll be showing you demonstrating this all things, but please repeating the same thing again. Please go with the Anaconda Navigator. Go and install the Anaconda Navigator. You will be getting all these things there itself. Okay. So see the usage of Jupyter Notebook, new notebook. There will be code sales. There will be markdown documentation as well, and we can save it and share as well. If you don't want to install Anaconda Navigator, simply go on a Google, search for Google Colab. Many companies, if there is high processing computing, high performance computing, basically they go with the Google Colab because there it provides the facilities of GPUs. You will be getting some subscription and premiums as well here. You can see same interface with what will be for the Jupyter Notebook, same interface for the Google Colab. It is also available on Google, just you need to sign it. You will be getting a Google Colab. Okay, you can see. Just let me write print, double quotes, in double quotes, whatever you want to print, you can print. Suppose hi, I am, yes. You can see. After printing it, I will be getting the output. The sale is executing. It is a good thing. Either you go with the Google Colab or Jupyter. Google Colab is available free in front of you. Just need to sign in. As everyone have Google account. You need a very simple thing. Go on Google, search for Google Colab. After searching on Google Colab, you can go for Google Colab. Welcome to Collabority. here after going to go with a new notebook. Okay, just see, it got printed. Okay, same thing. Now I'm showing you for the Jupyter Notebook. See, opening my command prompt, I'm writing here Jupyter. Okay, now my Jupyter Notebook is open in front of you. Let me take a new Python notebook, and you can see the extension here for the notebook. The extension is .ipynb, but general Python file have the extension .py. Okay, remember this thing. You can see. Let me write here print. Hi, welcome to the course. Yes, you can see. You will find lot many similarities between the Google Colab and the Jupyter Notebook. Either go with a Jupyter Notebook or go with a Google Colab. But according to me, please have a Anaconda Navigator with you. All things will be getting to you. VS Code, Jupyter Notebook, Spider. Okay. So this will be quite easiest way for you to code. Okay. Get back to the notes. So yeah, here I've provided some simple commands for you. You can go with that command as well. And in upcoming lectures, we'll be seeing all these commands. So no need to worry. So here you can see I added some interview questions as well. There are a lot many interview questions for this, which I'm adding in the description as well. You can see simple questions might be asked you in the interview as well. How do you install Python on your machine? Very simple. Go to the Python website and download. Search for Python download. You will be redirected to the www.python.org, and where from you can download the particular version, whatever version you want. If you want to, and remember, for checking version, I have mentioned you how to check the version. Okay, I mentioned you. Suppose I want to check the version, I will be writing Python version. You will be getting the version which version you have installed at your PC. And the most important question might be asked you, why we set up the path. So the simple answer is to recognize Python command globally. Whatever you will be doing in your system, this should be recognized globally. That's the reason why we are setting up the path. And check the install Python version. So this is a command, as I mentioned, whatever I've printed in front of you. If you want to keep your Python updated, just follow the command pip install update Python. Okay, so it will be having all the things up to date. So this is some handwritten notes. I will be also adding the Anaconda Navigator handwritten notes to you, and just go through this all the things. If you don't understand any part of the video, please go with the video again and again. It's a very simple and basic step, and this will be the model 0. We will be following the indexing. As we know, indexing starts with a 0, so we will be going with the 0. So model 0 was our simple installing and setting up Python. So it's a very simple thing. If you're setting up this all things, take a proper time and have a good setup. After having a good setup, it will be not a very big deal for you for doing such coding things. Okay, so you can see. Let me open again a Jupyter Notebook. Okay, I have terminated it. Let me go with the Google Colab. So I'm printing one line. Let's begin. Okay, so from here our journey begins. Welcome to the course. Okay, and yeah, you can see lot many students are joining. We have crossed 117 subscribers as well, and you can see lot many videos in upcoming days as well. Those students who are not filled this form, please fill this form through this form. Our team will be going to come to know that how many students are enrolled for this course, because we need to provide certification as well as we are going to conduct test as well. So whenever there will be test, directly mail testing will be going to come through your mail link. Okay, through your mail you will be getting a link. No worries. So this was all about for the today's video. We have covered module 0. That was our installing and setting up Python. So from the next lecture, we will be seeing the Python basics. We will be starting with the module 1. That will be the introduction to Python. There we will be seeing what is Python, who developed Python, then why is Python interpreted, as I already mentioned, but we will be learning again this thing again and again, because it will be brushing up all the concepts and making our best perfect. So yeah, till that time, have a great day. Enjoy your learning. Enjoy coding. Enjoy Python. Happy learning. Keep coding. Bye bye. I will meet you in the next lecture.